All right, folks, here she is with much fanfare, the #1 ranked strawweight contender. And there's no debate as to who is the #1 contender in this division. She has earned this title shot, richly deserving. Now, of course, we see what she can do with it.
Yeah, she's earned it. I mean, she's taken the long route. Nothing's been given to her. And she said that she would not change anything. She wanted to make sure that she was prepared to not only get here, but become the champion of the world. She believes that her skills are ready. She believes that her mind's ready, body's ready. She's ready to go in fields. And by the end of the night, she will be the world champion. Perhaps the biggest issue is just that the champion she is facing is otherworldly, has been on a serious run, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. She'll try to dethrone her here tonight. Karolina Kowalkiewicz has graced the octagon. This time, she'd like to leave with the gold. All right, here is Poland's best, Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She really is the total package, Daniel Cormier, as a fighter inside the octagon and as an intimidator outside of it. I mean, that stare down will cut a man like me right down.
Oh, it's unbelievable, John. I mean, just the mind game that Joanna can play on her opponents is unreal. Every time I think about how she tortured Carla Esparza leading into her first UFC championship fight. It seemed as though Esparza just wanted to be done with it by the time the whole thing was over. But you can only talk so much. Ultimately, you have to back it up, and Joanna Jedrzejczyk sure can back it up.
Good job, good job.
Joanna Jedrzejczyk. We are set for our main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
Third party in the octagon, Mark Goddard, will handle the action in this one. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport.
All right, here we go, early round one. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find the entry. You know, when you're at the highest level of the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for.
Oh, nice 1-2 there from Karolina Kowalkiewicz. She did realize a UFC title shot back in 2016 and believes she's got one more good run in it. We'll see how it goes the rest of this one.
Right away when you look at it, Joanna's a little bit thicker. Yep, she's a little bit bigger. And that's why she gets the questions of whether or not she's going to ever fight up at 125, because she is a little bigger for the weight class.
Well, when you fight Joanna Jedrzejczyk, you know you are entering her world. There's a confidence that just oozes from her stance, from her boxing and everything else.
Well, she's got it all. She is a tremendous striker, and it's been on display time and time again over the course of her UFC career.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so she lays the cross yet again, and maybe it's just the speed that her opponent wasn't ready for.
Her opponent is not ready. She has been trying to catch up, but the whole night she's had her on her heels, and you can see that. It's very evident she's struggling with her speed.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Nice shot over the top there.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
She got that single collar tie.
Round two, coming up.
Missing a lot of shots, telegraphing shots, you're not setting up the shots.
All right, so a huge round for her there, DC, as we get you some of the highlights. A lot of good leg kicking going on there.
She controlled the fight with her leg kicks. I mean, it's hard to remember a time that someone was so dominant with this type of leg kicking action, with these many leg kicks. She did it in the highest level in that round.
All right, round two is here. Let's see how it plays out. Joanna Jedrzejczyk. And, of course, the UFC-tested Karolina Kowalkiewicz. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Player being in the zone or a fighter being in a flow state, this is that.
Exactly, and you got two evenly matched opponents, both fighting at the peak of their powers every single time. It seems like one of them starts to gain momentum, the other fights right back.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, a nice flurry by her there, turning defense into offense with a beautiful combination.
I mean, John, she fights out of that real high guard, conventional, and her offense is on fire tonight. She's landing at will.
Oh, that's a big crack by her on the feet somehow. Her opponent.
She was able to get her opponent to walk right into that big shot. Oh, that's beautiful. Great job with the side control.
Relentless pressure from the top by Kowalkiewicz. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Oh, and there it is. Seamless grappling transition to gain top position. Beautiful work by Jedrzejczyk.
Beautiful job getting to the full mount there.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's over. Oh, she's got the back now. Oh.
Well, how about the movement off of the back. Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Kowalkiewicz.
Oh, into the mouth.
Oh, great desperate work to get out of harm's way. Final seconds here of round 2. 10 minutes down. All right, so she survives to hear the final horn. What a round it was, and of course that knockdown midway through nearly got her out of it.
Almost got her the finish, but now she needs to reset, get ready to go back forward and try and secure a finish without forcing anything. It's very key that she does not get greedy. Go back and sit down at the table. Let it be set. Be patient. Have the first course, have the second course, and on the third course, the main course, find your finish.
Ready? Ready? Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, beautiful connection by her there, and I think her opponent needs to go to the gas station to refuel.
Her opponent's exhausted. I mean, she emptied the gas tank in the very first round, and now she's paying for it.
She's on the side of the road. She needs one of those red tanks. She's on empty.
She is on empty right now. And yes, a gas can would be very helpful in this moment.
Oh, man, that's hard to watch as she lands the lead hook yet again.
I mean, she is doing such an amazing job of getting that punch to the target. She said that her opponent had a weakness and she would exploit it. To this point, she's been doing exactly that. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that.
Fighting with so much ease and confidence tonight. It's a thing of beauty.
Now, very rarely does it all work, but when it does, it's the best feeling you can ever experience. Tonight, she is living in that flow state.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing.
Oh my goodness, good at the beginning of the end. She got blocked with that check.
Oh, she's hurt so bad right now. She's got to compose herself if she wants to stay in this fight. She's hurt and she's still firing back in there.
Oh man, just playing with her now as another shot gets through.
John, she cannot keep taking these shots to the head.
Oh, it's a big left hook. Oh, look what she did there. That is a momentum-turning shot.
Yeah, she is a phenomenal fighter. She was fighting so beautifully, and then she got rocked. That was amazing. That is how fast things can change in the world of mixed martial arts.
Well, these numbers unofficial, DC, but 116 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jedrzejczyk. And landing with 46% accuracy tonight against Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. So there's the horn, the round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
You good? Good. go.
Championship rounds are upon us. Watch for her to set up that hook again. Now, it's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it.
That was a nasty check hook that just landed.
Big right hand. Now we're going. Oh!
Oh! That left hook was nasty. Oh, nice right hand.
Outstanding knee there by Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much you tuck the chin, you're going to get cracked.
Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks have landed tonight. You see that left thigh starting to show signs of bruising. Joanna Jedrzejczyk gets the clinch again, trying to control the pace of this fight.
He barely missed him there.
Oh, nice job there as she turns defense into offense, and now she has got a hold of her.
Turning defense into offense is the name of the game. Her opponent went on attack. She was able to slip and counter and get right to the clinch, where she is known to do her best work.
And there it is again. She got the body shot through. Better lower that elbow or this could be trouble.
Yeah, John, you can see it in her mix touching. You also see it in her body language. Her body language is starting to show that she is really starting to get hurt by those body shots.
Oh, and there's another leg kick, just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fight. Sure if she got overconfident, but the tide is turning.
The tide is turning. I mean, it's okay though. You know, when you get hurt, it's just fighting. Maybe she can regain that momentum and get back going in the direction that she wants to.
All right, so a huge round for her there. Multiple knockdowns. Incredible to think that we're still fighting here after what we saw in that previous.
I mean, it's unbelievable to think that this young lady has pulled herself off the mat over and over again. It's a will to succeed that not many people can comprehend. She's carrying her family on her back, and she wants nobody to be let down by her performance, so she keeps getting up. That type of fighter is a dangerous fighter.
All right, late in the fight right now, DC, and you can tell if you look into the corner of the well-rounded athlete, they're freaking out because she's behind on the scorecards and not necessarily going for it.
You read the corner's body. You read their interaction.
Continuing to fall. Big ground strikes. Oh, is that going to do it? Yes, that is it. And still, the undisputed strawweight champion of the world.
I don't have words to describe this woman. I believe she is the best. She's elite in everything, and she is still the UFC World Champion.
All right, let us re-rack the replay for you now as she gets it done decisively by TKO.
John, she is so sure that when the fight hits the ground, if she can gain posture, she is going to finish fights. She is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on full display tonight. She gets another victory.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
All right, so congratulations to Joanna Jedrzejczyk. She adds to her Hall of Fame legacy yet again tonight. What can this woman not do inside an octagon? She is a master of making in-fight adjustments, using her opponent's weakness